Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share the KCT preparation strategy, like how to prepare for KCT in 1 month. So your KCT exam is in April 23rd and 24th, right? So you have almost 1 month left for that. So I am going to share the tricks and strategies which I used to prepare for my CET in 1 month. Okay. So before we start, the first step is which I really want you all to remember and always follow is that believe in yourself. You can still do it. Okay, you have to trust yourself to a so great extent that if this person is there, she'll handle everything or he'll handle everything, right? So you have to have that trust in yourself first. Okay, so now let's go to this preparation tips and strategies. So KCT 2026 1 month strategy. You're not supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be like this. Okay. So okay, we have three subjects for engineering. One is physics, then maths and chemistry. So for physics, you're supposed to solve NCRT exercise and examples of all the chapters very properly. Understand how each question is solved and how to do it in a faster way. Like what trick is used to do the same thing in a faster way. And along the way, when you solve the questions, you're supposed to make a formula book because that is something which will help you to revise during 1 or 2 days for your KCT, right? So you're supposed to make the formula book. That is very important. Okay. Then for maths, you're supposed to refer NCRT. Also, for maths, there are some tricks which are regularly used for solving the questions. When you solve the PYQs, you'll get a hand of it. Like you'll understand what all tricks are used. So you're supposed to make note of those tricks which are used and what type of questions they are applied on. So that is important in maths. So you're supposed to solve the PYQs. Basically, question solving is very important in maths. That will help you a lot. Okay. Then for chemistry, you have three parts. That is organic. You're supposed to learn the named reactions and also the reactions which are sort of important. And also for inorganic, you're supposed to read NCRT line by line. And for physical, you're supposed to practice all the examples and exercise. If you do NCRT properly, it's more than enough. See, nothing will come out of NCRT. It will be just like you have to apply what you have learned. That too in less time. That is the main thing which KCT tests, right? So and also the most important thing is PYQs. You are supposed to solve 10 to 15 years of PYQs, and that is possible within 1 month. You can definitely solve 10 to 15 years previous year questions so that you'll get an idea of what exactly the questions will be. And also, when you're practicing, you have to set a timer so that you will solve one question in 1 minute, right? So that is something which is important. Okay. So I have to tell you this one very important thing that don't lose your hope because uh, 2 years ago, I was also in the same situation like you all guys are. Like, I was preparing for JEE. I was fully focused on JEE. I was like, boards, I don't want to do. I just want to go to IIT and that. And in first attempt, I didn't get qualified. So I was like fully depressed and my board exams were going on. I was like not studying properly. I was like, oh my God, what will I do? Why didn't I get IIT? Should I take a drop? Everything, whatever is going on in your mind was the same thing which I faced 2 years ago. But I overcame those things, right? So it was not like it was very easy for me, and I know obviously it is not that easy for you also. But if you prepare in this 1 month properly, you can end up somewhere, like you can make a better place for yourself instead of taking too much tension and being like, oh my God, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, and everything. So KCT is not that difficult. It is not like JEE level type. Any normal person can do it. Like, even I am one of those normal people who didn't get qualified in JEE, but still, in 1 month of time, like when my board exams were going on, and after that, the little time we had, I prepared for KCT seriously, and I got a rank, right? Like, I ended up at RVCE, right? So, it is possible. It is possible for a normal person also. So, okay. So one more important thing is set a target for yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Set a nice target for yourself, like something which you can kind of achieve, but it should be like impossible to achieve, but you can achieve with consistent effort and everything. Don't underestimate yourself while setting the target, and also don't overestimate yourself because you know how you are, right? And but yeah, in these 30 days, you're supposed to put a lot of efforts, and you're going to remember this journey throughout your life. When I get nostalgic about those uh, times, I just feel so proud of myself that I didn't give up and I ended up here. So that's something which will help you, like whenever you're stuck in some situation, you will just remember those days and you'll be like, if I handle that, I can handle this also, right? There's so many challenges which you will face in your upcoming years. So this is not something very big, nor it is very small. So I hope you'll handle it properly, right? Okay. So and also set a target. Like for example, I had set a target that I want to get a rank below 500, but I ended up getting 1254. So set a target so that if you don't achieve this, you will at least end up here, right? So that it will be something better, right? So set a target which is, kind of achievable with consistent effort and everything. So that is something which I wanted to share. And don't lose hope. You should have this confidence on yourself that if this person is there, she'll handle everything, right? Like that confidence you should have in yourself. That will help you a lot, right? And don't get demotivated. This all time will come and go. Even if you don't end up in a good college, even if if you feel very demotivated, just leave those things. Those things are actually, they'll make you strong eventually. But yeah, if you waste time in all those things, then it's something which you will regret in future. So just don't waste your time in that. Just, leave those things and focus on your preparation, focus on the journey, because it's beautiful, right? And also you are going to become engineers in future, so you will have to handle so many things. There's so many things which are going to happen in life, and you'll enjoy a lot. You'll have so many ups and downs in your life, so you're going to handle all of those. And college life is actually fun and stressful also, but uh, it's that way. So just give your best so that you end up with people, who will push you towards your goal, right? So just perform your best, and all the best for your boards as well as CT. Also, don't forget to give equal importance to your board exams, because 50-50% weightage is there. And all the best for your boards as well as for your CET, and hope to see you at RVCE. Thank you.